Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jessica, also known as a soft-spoken poet, and today's video is going to be all about how I overcame failure and turned it into something fun.
It's me, Jessica.
So when we're getting out there as poets and we're starting to submit our work to literary magazines or contests and things like that, and we're getting the feedback back, and oftentimes we're being told no. And in the beginning, when I first started submitting my work, those no's hit me to my core. I felt like the no was wrapped in my confidence as a poet. And if every time I was told no, it was just them telling me, you're not good, you're not good. And that's not the case. So over time, I started flipping that script a little bit, because if I would have continued down that road of thinking every time I received a no that I wasn't good, then I wouldn't have gotten anywhere. And part of that was self-publishing my own work and to give myself that confidence. That's the main reason I chose to self-publish, because I needed that yes from myself. I needed that win. Whether the book does well or not, I needed to put something out into the world and say, yes, I did this, and stop relying on the feedback of others to boost my confidence as a writer and as a poet. I like to look at it this way. Think about skee-ball for a second. You're in an arcade, you're playing skee-ball, and you're shooting for that 1,000 hole with the ball, and you're throwing it and it's missing. Sometimes it lands in the 100, sometimes it lands in the goose egg. But every time it lands somewhere where you're not focused on, do you walk away from the machine and say, I'm not good? No. You pick up another ball that's coming out and you're throwing it again, and it's coming back out and you're throwing it again, and you keep throwing until that time limit is out or you've run out of physical balls to throw. And so every time I see a no, or I see something that's kind of off of my original path of what I was aiming for, I go right back to that mentality of skee-ball. I have to keep throwing because I'm gonna miss sometimes, but that feeling you get when you're playing a game of I gotta try again, it becomes fun, that competitiveness with self. I gotta keep going and I've gotta keep trying at this, because if we don't have fun with it and we don't look at it as challenges, things that are challenging us, that are forcing us to grow and get better, then of course we're gonna get burnt out and we're gonna quit. If you're a poet and you clicked on this video because you've been told no dozens of times and you're thinking about giving up, this is your sign and your motivation to keep going. Keep going, because poetry is very subjective, and when you're confident in yourself and in your work and in what you have to offer to the world, then nobody can stop you. Nobody can tell you that it's not good or it's not authentic. Only you can say that to yourself. And if you're saying that to yourself, I'm not good, I'm not authentic to myself, then what do you need to do to kind of pivot yourself into a better thinking mindset? You don't want to stay into a mindset where you're constantly berating yourself. I was doing that. If you want to look at my past videos, I did The Artist Way. That whole series was just nothing but me doubting myself and criticizing myself so harshly. But it was important that I put that information out to the world, because we all do it. And I just did it in a very public way. But since finishing that program, I can now look at myself with grace and say, no, you're doing fine. Just keep at it. It's not life or death. It's just words, and we're gonna make it. So that's my encouragement to you, from poet to poet. If you like this content and you want to follow my self-publishing journey, make sure you do all the things so you don't miss any future videos. And if you have any comments about your journey, please leave them in the comment section below, and I'll be sure to get back to you. So until the next one, I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.